Hello, welcome to today's live, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Danielle Gaudette, and I hope you can hear me well. If you have any problem with the sound, let me know in the chat box. Also, feel free to say hello when you pop in, introduce yourself and where you're saying hello from. So, for today's live, I wanted to talk about Ho'oponopono and EFT. And I've not combined these two things before, but I think they're very compatible. So I wanted to share about them. And also, actually, it connects with transformative art and healing a little bit as well. Hi, Jenny, welcome. So, yes, if you're familiar with this term Ho'oponopono, you can let me know in the chat box. If not, I'm going to start by explaining it a little bit. So, actually, I've heard it explained in many ways, and I have this tiny little book here that I read that I love about it. It says Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian forgiveness ritual as the key to your life's fulfillment. So it's considered a Hawaiian ritual or prayer. And I just want to read the back blurb a little bit as well so you can understand it if you're not familiar with it at all. So it says Ho'oponopono is the Hawaiian ritual of forgiveness. So already we know that forgiveness is very important with emotional healing, and EFT is really a lot about forgiveness. Basically, essentially, it's helping you move to a state of self-acceptance and self-forgiveness. So Ho'oponopono proceeds from an understanding of unity of everything in the world, which is true even though we feel ourselves to be separate. Because of this unity or oneness, nothing can happen in our own world without creating a resonance in the observer. It follows that we can only influence problems in the external world if we heal the corresponding inner resonance. To accomplish this, Ho'oponopono relies on 4 magic sentences. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So that's Ho'oponopono in a nutshell. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. Hi, Patricia. Good morning. And if you heard that, if you were here and you heard that, you know already that it's so aligned with everything that I talk about, everything that I feel to be true in this world, how the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. There's a connection. And really the all that we can do when we meet hardships, difficulties, and struggles is go within and try to clear whatever is happening within me. So if I see something outside, there's usually going to be an inner response: anger, sadness, upset, blame. So going within and clearing what's happening within me is, this is connected to what we talked about last week. Like, this is the work and the role of light workers. So our inner healing is has a positive effect on so much more than just ourselves. But we do it because it feels good and healing for me. So I wanted to combine emotional freedom technique with these 4 magic. He uses the word magic. I like the word healing sentences because for emotional healing, I believe that Ho'oponopono is really important to do for myself first. So again, as he's talking about in this little book and what I just shared in that blurb is it can be used as well for external problems. It's like a little prayer. So I'll talk about that for a moment before we go deeper into the self-healing piece. Personally, this is what I use as prayer. This is a very natural, instinctive way that I pray. And I'm using that word with quotes because it's not intended to be a heavily religious word. Everyone can believe what they believe and pray in their own way, whatever that means or feels for them. I'm a lot more interested in the self-awareness journey and you getting to know what that means for you. And it should touch your heart and heal you and light up your spirit. That's the most important thing. So for me, these 4 phrases feel like a little prayer for me. That if I just give an example, if I hear some like horrible news, something very tragic that is very painful to hear and upsetting, and I feel like there's nothing I can do about it, nothing I can do at all. Even if I feel like there's something I can do about it, maybe later. But first and foremost, these words come to my mind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to whoever it happened to. And please forgive me is a unique one. I don't want to get into it too deeply, but the meaning of the author of this book is about that resonance. So please forgive me for any part inside of me that could have potentially caused you pain. Again, I want to be really careful with that because I feel like the Healing Tree community is a very sensitive community, and we may tend towards self blame and being really hard on ourselves. So that's why I want to talk about this for self healing in just a minute. But in terms of prayer, and then I love you and thank you, I try to send this healing message. Another example might be, for instance, when I was living over in Washington State and I visited Mount Rainier, and there was this really beautiful, bountiful waterfall. And I just feel so overwhelmed standing in front of, I could really feel that's the word bounty of the mountain. And I felt just so overwhelmed with, I don't even know how to describe it, the grace of that bounty. So I just naturally, that came to my mind. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. For some reason, those words flow from my heart. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. So it's morning for some, it's evening for some, it's afternoon where I am. I'm so happy to have all of you here, all the beautiful earth humans of the Healing Tree community. Thank you so much for coming. So anyway, I'm talking about this in terms of external prayer, but that's not really my wheelhouse, as you know me. My interest is the internal part. So when I practice for myself, coach others, teach, share this topic of emotional healing, what I find is that we all need, first and foremost, to do Ho'oponopono for ourselves. We need this healing ritual on ourselves, first and foremost, more importantly. Oh, are you having a hard time hearing me? Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. Is that a little bit better? Let me know. I appreciate the feedback. I'm always trying some new technological thing. Please let me know in the chat box if you can hear me okay. I'm going to keep going. Okay, great. I hope I got a little bit better. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, where was I? Ho'oponopono for myself, which means what? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. To myself first. Because I always say this to all of my clients and all of my students. We have to heal our relationships with ourselves first and foremost. Like if you hear about a really bad thing in the world and you also you have something unhealed inside of you, it can make more mess. Like you can have a bigger pain. You can go into a deeper suffering than is needed. And then you're going to then kind of be tangled up in that vibration, that frequency, and putting that back out into the world, even though what you really want is, healing and a better, something better life, a brighter life for all people. So healing our relationship with ourselves first and foremost is the key. Now, this is what EFT is for, and this is what transformative art healing is all about. Transformative art healing is also about this topic of forgiveness. So again, let me clarify what forgiveness is. I talk about forgiveness a lot, so you probably heard me say this, but simply, very simply, forgiveness is letting go. It's about letting go, about not holding on, right? Forgiving, not for holding, forgiving, for letting go. Forgiveness is not about you did something wrong, so you need to be forgiven. You're guilty of some crime, so you need to be forgiven. No, it has nothing to do with wrong or right. What it has to do with is the way we talk to ourselves and the way we treat ourselves and the way we hurt ourselves. Even if it was something outside that started that process, like something somebody did to me, it's what I continue to do to myself that needs to be forgiven. I need to let go, let myself be free from that self blame, self criticizing, self punishing pattern, instinct. Does that make sense? So, this is what forgiveness is. So, Ho'oponopono with myself. That's what I want to do today in this tapping sequence that I want to tap through. I thought it would be great to combine EFT with Ho'oponopono. I combined emotional self mastery with Ho'oponopono many times because, again, in guiding people inward, what I see very clearly is we need these four healing phrases to help us start to have a more healthy, peaceful, harmonious relationship with myself first. So I thought we could easily combine it with EFT. And so now, and then this, what I wanted to say there was, and then this will become sort of a meditation tap. Now, I want to say a couple of things about that too before we go into the tap. The first is with EFT, you'll see more and more, there's just two ways to use it. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, but the first is clearing. So, tapping to clear, which is a lot of what I talk about and I do in the little videos. And the second is tapping to input, to what do I want to choose? So now I've cleared energy I want to let go of, I want to release. And now what do I want to input? What energy do I want to input and choose for myself? So this is how EFT can be used. This is what transformative art healing is has the first section that's for clearing and the second section that's for inputting. There's just so many different ways to go at it. And this is what Ho'oponopono is. I'm sorry, please forgive me. This is the clearing part. I love you. Thank you. This is now bringing in new energy, bright, healing energy. I love you and thank you are very high vibrational states of mind, states of heart, when you can really feel that. So, this is also the key, and you know this about me as well. It's got to be in the feeling. So, when we practice today, you want to practice and speak out your own sincere phrases. I'll guide you through it. You can kind of just follow me. I'll say some as examples and I'll try to connect and see what might be some good examples for us, maybe even some of my own. And we'll clear and then we start to input. And you should feel it. Don't just do this from your head, not just as an intellectual exercise. You want to do this from your heart. And that's where the real transformation starts to happen. It does make a lot of sense. It starts with ourselves. Yes, Patricia. I can't say it enough. And was my point last week, right? For light workers, how important our own light is. So Ho'oponopono is another great technique for brightening our light. And so I want to combine it with EFT to move the energy and make it that much more powerful. Because I think sometimes it's easy to be stuck in our head, but when we start to move the energy with the tapping, we get access into our body a little bit more easily. We get access into our feeling because we're moving energy, and energy is a bridge from our thoughts into our feelings. So I want to do this to clear from the feeling place. Okay. So, you can ask any question anytime in the chat box. But since I don't see anything there, I want to begin. Let's try it. Okay. We're going to do a simple tap. We're going to do 4 rounds for each phrase, 1 round for each phrase. Okay. And we'll start with the side of the hand. Let's see. We'll start with a setup. Okay, so repeat after me. Even though I can be really hard on myself, right here and now, I'm choosing to love myself completely. Even though sometimes I have a really unhealthy relationship with myself, sometimes I say unkind things to myself. It's okay. Right here and now, I'm choosing to forgive myself for all of that, to let go, and to return to love. Even though I have had many habits to hurt myself in ways that I haven't even realized. I've been unloving to myself in ways that I've been unconscious about many times. But it's okay. Right here and now, I'm choosing to forgive myself for all of that. I'm choosing to love myself completely and embrace all of me with this Ho'oponopono. Okay, here we go. So tapping the top of your head and just breathe out. So first round is I'm sorry. So tap the back of your neck, and I want you to just speak out, I'm sorry. And who are you saying I'm sorry to? To yourself, top of your head. You're only speaking to yourself in these 4 rounds. This is not about others. This is about you and you inside of your eyebrows. So let's express anything I feel sorry about. I'm sorry that I blame myself sometimes. Outside of your eyes, I'm sorry that I criticize myself and put myself down. Under your eyes, I'm sorry for all the times I've been unkind to myself in my whole life. Under your nose, I'm sorry for hurting myself. Under your lip, I'm sorry for hurting myself with emotions that I couldn't manage. Under your collarbone, I'm sorry for every time I was mean to myself. I blamed myself. Center of your chest, I'm sorry for closing my heart. Under your arms, I'm sorry for any times that I wanted to give up on myself. Side of your thumb, I'm sorry for putting myself down. Next finger, I'm sorry for not appreciating myself for all of my effort. Next finger, I'm sorry for my mistakes. Next finger, I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. Next finger, I'm sorry that I try to be perfect and sometimes torture myself about not getting it right. Side of your hand, I'm sorry for being so unforgiving to myself sometimes. Keep tapping and feeling and breathing. Now remember, you're not sorry because you did anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong at all. You're just practicing to recognize times where you've been unkind to yourself, places where you'd like to say you're sorry to yourself, or you're sorry to your body. And you can keep talking as I'm tapping the side of the hand here if you have more I'm sorry. Or you're sorry to your deep heart, your soul, the essence that is always with you and watching you, that very, very pure and beautiful essence. Anytime you covered that self, you ignored that self, you can say, I'm sorry for that. And tapping the top of your head. And now we'll go to please forgive me. Again, you are talking to yourself, your body, your soul, maybe parts of you that are hurting, back of your neck. Please forgive me. Top of your head. Please forgive me for being mad at my own weaknesses and limitations. Inside of your eyebrows. Please forgive me for being so angry with myself. Outside of your eyes. Please forgive me for scaring myself all the time and not knowing how to quiet my mind. Under your eyes. Please forgive me for all my failures. Under your nose. For all the places where I feel I'm not enough. Again, it's not because you are a failure or you're not enough. This is about how you talk to yourself and you're asking yourself for forgiveness. Under your lip. Please forgive me for being so impatient with myself sometimes. Under your collarbone, please forgive me for every moment that I didn't love every part of myself. Center of your chest. Please forgive me for being unkind to myself. Under your arms. Forgive me for treating myself in a way that I would never treat other people. Side of your thumb. Please forgive me for all the times I forgot who I truly am. Side of your finger. Please forgive me, my heart, for forgetting you sometimes. Next finger. Please forgive me, my soul, for ignoring you sometimes. Next finger. Please forgive me for being so busy with all my busy thoughts and all my noisy emotions. Next finger. Please forgive me for forgetting about the life, the pure life inside me. Side of your hand. Forgive me for every moment I lost myself. Please forgive me. And you can use this moment to say any more, please forgive me. Whatever flows from your heart and feels true for you. Good. And now, top of your head. So next sentence, I love you. Back of your neck. So now we're choosing love. And who are you expressing love to? Yourself. Just yourself. We always give a lot of love to our family, our friends, but I want you to give it to yourself right now. Top of your head, I love you. Inside of your eyebrows, I love everything about you. And this is the time where I want you to really express whatever it is you love about you. Side of your eyes. I love you, my body. Under your eyes. I love you, the breath that I breathe. Under your nose, you can even say it to your own name. I love you, Danielle. Under your lip. I love you. Under your collarbone. I choose love. Center of your chest. I love you for the life that you are. Under your arms, I love you for the light that shines in your heart. Next finger. I love you for always trying and for never giving up. Next finger. I love you. I love your strong spirit. Next finger. I love your heart. Next finger. I love even your weak parts and all your challenges. Next finger. I love everything about you. Side of your hand. I choose love. So please take this moment here to express any more love for any parts of yourself. I love you, my resistance. I love you, the part of me that is blocked. I love you, the part of me that is trying to protect myself. There is nothing I don't love. There is nothing I can't love. I love every part of me. Every single part. On top of your head. And the last round is thank you. Back of your neck. Thank you so much. Top of your head. Thank you for everything. Inside of your eyebrows. So this is unconditional gratitude. No reason at all. Just thank you. Side of your eyes. Thank you for being here. Under your eyes. Thank you for the healing journey that you are on. Under your nose. Thank you for all that you do. You're thanking yourself. Under your lip. I'm so grateful. Under your collarbone. Thank you for all your love. Center of your chest. Thank you for everything that you are. Under your arms. Thank you for your beingness. Side of your thumb, for the life force that flows through you. Next finger, thank you, life force. Next finger, thank you, my breath. Next finger, thank you, my body. That is my vessel in this life. Next finger, thank you for this journey. Side of your hand, thank you for this moment. And keep expressing. Thank you for everything. Embrace everything with gratitude. There is nothing to not be grateful for. Even every time I fall down, every time I struggle, every bit of my suffering, thank you. Thank you. You're helping me move towards healing. You're helping me. You're guiding me towards more truth inside. Thank you for everything. Unconditional thank you. Okay, lower your hands, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and big exhale. Great. So I would love if you would share in the chat box anything that you felt during that. Anything, how you feel now, or what came up for you. I can see that there's some messages Jenny shared about some of her I'm sorry's. Great. Yes. I'm sorry is just recognizing that I felt that way and letting it be. Letting it be. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's like a full recognition. And then I can see Amanda. So, Amanda, I'm not sure what you mean. I am good enough. Does that mean I don't need forgiveness because I am good enough? Or when you practice to say, even thank you to my resistance, you feel I am good enough. Because again, forgiveness doesn't mean that you are not good enough. So if saying I forgive myself causes you to want to protect yourself, it means somewhere inside you believe somehow some even though you say I'm good enough, maybe you believe I'm not. And so no, I can't say I forgive myself. I can't say please forgive me because then that would expose that I think I'm not good enough, but I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Then something still needs healing there. Something needs letting go. So if your resistance, if your inner protector doesn't want to let go, okay, thank you, my inner protector. Right now, this is where we are. Thank you. I love you. This is where we are. Okay. Thank you. I love you. So there is no right or wrong. There's you can always love and embrace every part of yourself, even the parts that are stuck or struggling. That is the point of Ho'oponopono. That's the point of the ritual to love and embrace all the parts. But actually, today's lecture isn't about that. I want all of you to subscribe. Is that the right word? To Ho'oponopono. It's that I want you to practice just using those healing phrases as you tap, because they have strong, very potent healing power. So when you combine it with EFT and you're moving the energy, you can experience a lot of clearing. Personally, even when I just say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, I feel an instinctive expansion of my energy. Right away, my vibration is increasing, I feel. And my essence is coming alive. Like, oh, yes, right, that's true. We all exist inside of I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Okay, so I need to tell myself that I am good enough. Sometimes my voices tell me I'm not good enough. Okay, so when your voices tell you I'm not good enough, so this is a perfect example. I'm sorry for all the times I tell myself I'm not good enough. Please forgive me for all the times I tell myself I'm not good enough. So be careful not to push against I'm not good enough, like push away I'm not good enough. You have to embrace. Forgive me for all the times I told myself I wasn't good enough. Just by being able to say that, who says that? Who says that inside? It's the you, the part of you that knows you're good enough, that says, I'm sorry for telling myself I'm not good enough. So be careful The belief is strong. But through, I'm sorry, I forgive myself. Please forgive me for telling myself that I'm not good enough. Please forgive me for believing that I'm not good enough. Don't fight the voice. Embrace the voice. Whatever voice is coming up, put it into the sentence. I'm sorry. Please forgive me that I have this voice that I constantly say to myself. How long have I been saying this to myself? Put it into the sentence. Okay. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome, Claudia. Where are we here? Okay. The resistance is huge when I ask for forgiveness. My protector associates it with having done something wrong. Yes, this is the big block. So I wish that you tell yourself, I forgive myself for thinking that I've done something wrong. That's why the forgiveness one is the most so powerful. Self-forgiveness is so healing. I forgive myself for believing that I've done something wrong. I forgive myself for telling myself that. You know what I realized when I was doing this for the first time? I don't normally tell myself I love you. I can say it to others, I can show it, but my goodness, I don't give it to myself. Right. And this is another point. This is the secondary element. So the first element is finding all the things to say, please forgive me. Forgive me for the voice that hurts me. Forgive me for telling myself that I'm not good enough. And then the secondary point is, wow, I get to tell myself I love myself and say thank you to myself. How often do you do that? How often do you honor yourself? I know you're all good people and you want to honor everybody else. Thank you, everybody else. But what about myself? I want you to give yourself permission to do that for yourself. This is the meaning of self healing, emotional healing. This is what I mean when I say starting to mend the relationship with myself. It doesn't mean like, oh, we did 4 rounds. My relationship with myself should be healed now. Of course not. This is a process, this is an ongoing process. So just practice with these words, practice with these sentences. Practice to recognize when you're hurting somewhere inside needs an I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Even if you're suffering and you can't, you just can't get out, you just can't shift it, it's okay. I love you. Thank you anyway. Thank you for my effort. I want you to recognize and honor yourself more often. So we had a chance to do that through today's tap. I'm not sure how that felt for you, but I think that this is a great combination. Sometimes when we just need to have a healing conversation with ourselves, we can just tap and start to say out all the things I'm sorry about, all the things I want to ask myself for forgiveness for, all the things I want to express love and gratitude for. Okay. And remember, EFT itself is related to this, and so is transformative art healing. And before I finish, I know that I think it was Amanda who asked me to share a picture, and I forgot to bring it, so I brought it today. Oh, I see something here. I also have trouble saying it. Okay, yeah. I think most people have difficulty saying I love you to themselves. I've given that exercise many times to people to look at themselves in the mirror and say I love you, and people can really struggle with it. But this is really powerful. Start to practice saying I love you to yourself until you can receive it. Until you can receive it. So here is one of my pictures. This is my end picture of transformative art healing. It always comes with a message and an image. So my message, it comes with an I am message. So my message was I am golden light. And this is the sun set, maybe sunrise, I don't know, but I just drew it over the ocean. And here it says, oh no, over here it says, of the golden hour. So sometimes like an additional message will come. So that was my message on this day. I am golden light of the golden hour. This is the golden hour of the day, right? And if you look close, it's a little bit hard to see, but there's like an outline of a I can't draw it with my finger. There's an outline, there's a very faded outline, like of a kind of a stick figure, because this is the sun shining in the center of the heart. So I saw that kind of figure. This is the light shining in the center of the heart. So this was one of mine. I have a whole notebook full of pictures, release pictures, and final pictures. So I hope you can all have a chance to try transformative art healing sometime. I do have an event, and again, I know this is like who knows when someone will be watching this video, but I do have an event tomorrow night. I'll be sending out an email and a Facebook post about it as a reminder. It's June 19th. It's 7 to 8:30, and so I know all of you, most of you are European time and wouldn't be able to come, but it's going to be a beautiful event called Healing Through the Senses, Letting Go with art, sound, and EFT tapping. So it's transformative art healing combined with the sound, the healing sound of chimes and bells that you hear in a sound bath. We're putting it together, me and another woman. I think it's going to be very powerful. So if you're seeing this in time and you'd like to come, please do. I can I think I can post the Eventbrite link below in the description, and I'm going to send out an email as well. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for receiving my picture. Oh, you don't have to be good at art. Thank you for bringing that up, Patricia. Actually, I don't consider myself much of an artist. I picked out the one that I like the best to show you today, but it's absolutely nothing to do with art. It's about you practicing. If you I know you're a different time zone, Patricia, so if you can make it, I highly recommend it because through getting it out on the paper in drawing, you have a different relationship with the issue. And it's a lot of I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, but with no words. So kind of like what happened to Amanda today when if she says I forgive or please forgive me, the inner resistance comes up. This is natural, but transformative art healing is using no words. So we bypass that part of the brain and we get into the subconscious. You don't have to say anything. You're doing more drawing, meditating, and then you're following my prompts. So if you can make it, I feel that this event is going to be very magical. So if you can make it, please do. Yeah, I know many of you will be sleeping. I know someday if I'll do one earlier for my European friends. Okay, wow. Thanks for being with me for these 45 minutes. I hope you enjoyed today. I personally get a lot of healing every time I say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you and thank you. And when I combine it with tapping, it's even more powerful. So practice again, watch it anytime, and see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sending you lots of energy. Take care. Okay, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.